Donald Trump has now gone radio silent after California Governor Gavin Newsom sent Donald Trump a letter saying to Donald Trump, if you intend to spread lies about California and about our handling of these catastrophic fires as we're trying to deal with a crisis and get the resources in place where they need to be as we're managing this crisis, come to California, Donald, and say it to my face. You want to do it public? Why don't you come here? Why don't you stop being an internet troll and encouraging all these other internet trolls to spread lies and disinformation on Elon Musk's social media platform and your social media platform and trying to politicize a catastrophe when we're trying to help the people? Say it to my face, Donald. And Donald, who's very weak, has now gone radio silent. But we do see some photographs of Donald Trump that have been surfacing. A MAGA Republican Congress member by the name of Vince Fong. He's the individual who replaced Kevin McCarthy in Congress after McCarthy was kicked out by other MAGA Republicans. This is in the kind of Bakersfield, Central Valley area. I just want to get this straight. So you have California Republicans, Donald Trump, and all these other MAGAs who are spreading the lies about our fires here in California, where I had to evacuate. Fortunately, I still have my house, but I know countless people who have lost their homes and everything in their life. And let me show you where they are. They're right there in Mar-a-Lago. You see them all there, thumbs up, 3,000 plus miles away, spreading lies about the fires, just complete, utter lies. And that's what they're doing. That's what California Republicans are doing. That's what Donald Trump's doing. Don't you think this needs a little bit more attention? Why are we like the only place, the Midas Touch Network, that's covering that? That's where the California Republicans and Donald Trump are, in Mar-a-Lago, while they're spreading these lies. Here's what Governor Newsom said. Governor Newsom says, I invite you. Come to California. The hundreds of thousands of Americans displaced from their homes and fearful for the future deserve to see us all working together in their best interest, not politicizing a human tragedy and spreading disinformation from the sidelines, right? You had Donald Trump making this post right away. At the very beginning of the fire, Donald Trump starts lying, boom, politicizes it right away, use it as a wedge to attack Democrats. There was once a time when we as Americans would all come together and unite during tragedies, not with MAGA, not with Trump. Donald Trump made this post and he said, oh, Gavin Newsom cared more about protecting the smelt fish than helping Californians. And Newsom, who Donald Trump refers to like a third grade wannabe bully, no offense to third grade wannabe bullies, as new scum. He goes, new scum refused to sign the water restoration declarations. That's simply, there's no such thing. All of this is an utter and total lie. And then they spread lies and saying, oh, Gavin Newsom cut the fire budget. Gavin Newsom increased the Cal Fire budget by significant amounts. But then Donald Trump, relentless, post after post after post. You had Elon Musk making post after post, spreading lies, and then spreading lies and saying, oh, well, the reason that there's going to be lots of looting is because Gavin Newsom has decriminalized looting, which is utterly false, to which Gavin Newsom responded, stop encouraging looting by lying and telling people it's decriminalized. It's not. It's illegal as it has always been. Bad actors will be arrested and prosecuted. One of the things that I said too is the disinformation is being pushed so massively on Elon Musk's platform by his algorithm that Governor Newsom has to respond to like accounts called Hustle Bitch that get like 5 million views or 7 million views, spreading the most heinous lies about the fire. And you have to like react and kind of knock them out like whack-a-mole, if you will. But Governor Newsom's been, very, very, very relentless in trying to knock down all the disinformation. You may have seen this. He was on the Pod Saves America, a show or podcast. And I want to show it to you. I think it deserves a little bit more attention than it's been getting. Let me share with you though some of the key points though about what Gavin Newsom said. And mind you, this is what Gavin Newsom was saying while Donald Trump radio silent in Mar-a-Lago, golfing, California Republicans in Mar-a-Lago, in Florida, doing the thumbs up pose. It's utterly ridiculous. But I want to show you, in my opinion, what a real leader looks like. Here's Governor Newsom saying, here are the facts. And by the way, Donald, you want to come and have a discussion of the facts versus talking about smelt or this? Come to California and say it to my face. Here, watch this.
Let's just look at the facts. Just in the last few years I've been governor, we've close to doubled the investments in CAL FIRE, the state firefighting force, close to double the number of personnel. We've increased the size of our aerial fleet by 16 new helicopters. We were finally able to get from the Pentagon 7 C-130s. We got the first one up there. You saw it up there in the CAL FIRE flag on this fire. We had pre-positioned Saturday, our State Office of Emergency Service. We all got together before this event, days before the event, and we agreed to pre-position in 6 counties here in Southern California, hundreds and hundreds of assets. Let me be specific about that. On Sunday, we had 110 engines, hundreds of personnel, specialty crews, dozers, water tenders, helicopters. We pre-positioned them strategically in multiple counties. And because we had pre-positioned them, they were first on the scene. Many of these people supplementing the resources of this local fire department, dealing with overwhelming winds in this overwhelming fire that I happened to be present at within its first few hours and saw firsthand the hurricane winds and the embers going as far as 2 miles. That was overwhelming for the thousands of people that were down there fighting them concurrent, not just here in the Palisades, with the fire out there at Eaton and some other fires. 5 current active fires as we're dealing with today, 12,000 personnel currently working, 175 engines that have come from 5 different states. We have people from around the world offering resources, notably from Canada and Mexico, and we're putting everything we have at it.
And you can see why, after listening to Governor Gavin Newsom there, Donald Trump would get trounced in a debate by Governor Newsom. Could you imagine those two standing side by side? Let's be clear. Donald Trump is jealous of Governor Newsom. Newsom has all of the things that Donald Trump actually wants to be. And if you put them next to each other and duke this out in public, Trump would look like an utter idiot. Just think, but he looks like an idiot now. I mean, who behaves like this, like an internet troll? Here's another clip. And again, I'm trying to get this Pod Saves thing a little bit more attention than it's getting. Let me show you this right here. This is where Governor Newsom is talking about the Trump's ridiculous lies about smelt and how Trump's spreading these lies while the fire is raging. Here, let's play this clip.
What the president-elect was saying about state water project and the Delta smelt somehow being culpable of somehow leading to some of the challenges that we face down here was it's words. It's a salad. It's the form and substance of fog. It's made up. It's delusional, and it's a consistent mantra from Trump going back years and years, and it's reinforced over and over and over within the right wing. And so it's become gospel, and it's so profoundly ignorant. And yet he absolutely believes it. It's not an ignorance on his part. It's sort of an indelible misinformation that he sort of manifested a falsehood. And he decided to bring it into this crisis in a profoundly demeaning and damaging way. I say demeaning to the facts, demeaning to the people that were suffering and struggling.
And so Governor Newsom has set up a website where he's debunking all of the lies. Now, it's hard to debunk all the lies when Elon Musk's platform amplifies them over and over and over again. But here's some of the things that Gavin Newsom said. Just launched a new site to ensure the public has access to fact-based data around the Southern California wildfires. The truth, California did not cut our firefighting budget. We have nearly doubled the size of our firefighting army and built the world's largest aerial firefighting fleet. California has increased forest management tenfold since we took office. California will not allow for looting. And there was a bunch of other lies that was being spread as well. Like there was one of them, like here was a lie. This is from Hustle Bitch. As I said, Gavin Newsom working with developers to change zoning in burn areas to allow mass apartments, which is just simply, again, absolutely just not true, like a total lie. And it just goes on to talk about how, bears no relationship with the truth. And there was like another one that he's like blocking 60 trucks from the state of Oregon are being held up, again, which is just like a total lie. Again, the fact is that out-of-state fire trucks take part in 15-minute safety and equipment inspection to ensure there are no issues with the vehicle. At the time of the original post, the Oregon firefighting teams were already in Los Angeles area battling the blazes. California is using every available resource to fight the unprecedented wildfires impacting Southern California, and they were put in place before the fires. This is a cataclysmic event with hurricane winds, and they're doing everything that they can, but it's lie after lie after lie, red pill lie after red pill lie. Here's the final one I want to read to you, what Gavin Newsom said as well. Governor Newsom also pointed out that California will be doubling the California National Guard on the ground to help fight the Los Angeles fires and keep our community safe. We will now have 1,680 service members on the ground. We're grateful for their continued bravery and commitment to be of service to others. And again, while all of that is going on, Donald Trump, the California Republicans are like partying in Mar-a-Lago. Thumbs up. Hey, look, we're in Mar-a-Lago. I mean, seriously? It's utterly ridiculous. And we need competent governance, people doing things like actually putting together resources and not going to Mar-a-Lago thumbs up as you lie. It's easy to lie. It's easy to lie. It's hard to actually put in the work and govern. Making up lies from 3,000 miles away and using massive media platforms created by oligarch billionaires who want to be enriched by your tax cuts. That's pretty easy to just troll people during their most vulnerable period of their freaking lives. They don't know if they're going to live or die or have their homes. Yes, preying on those type of people. That's what predators do. That's what freaking sick people do, not leaders. It's horrific. But anyway, I wanted to give you the facts. And I wanted to share with you as well those two clips. Again, I think they need a little bit of a boost. And anyway, tell me what you think. I just want to get the facts out there. Hit subscribe. Where's Trump? Mar-a-Lago, of course. And don't you think when there's going to be situations over the next 4 years, he's going to be in hiding there as well? Hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million subscribers. Thanks for watching.
Real quick, Meta just changed their algorithm to suppress political content. Please follow our Instagram @MeidasTouch right now as we head towards 400,000 followers so you don't miss a beat.